O Israel. The call never died. From the south, the lost sheep rise. From Mississippi soil where the history haven't changed in the land, but the promise still steady. Names got taken, truth got buried, but the word still breathing, never went missing. Lost sheep scattered, still hear the tone. Shepherd calling, saying bring them home. Not a rumor, not a myth. Ancient bloodline covered in stitch, no crown on head, no throne in sight. But kings still walk when they live upright. Priests in order, hearts in check. Walking the path of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct. No beginning, no end, we said. Walk in truth, no disrespect.
Order of Melchizedek.
Order of Melchizedek.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
Lost sheep found, hearts reset.
From Tupelo we represent.
From Tupelo we represent.
Israel rise.
Remember that.
Remember that. Not here for hate, not here for noise. Here to rebuild men, women, boys. From prison walls to broken homes. Still hear Yah's voice through flesh and bone. Teach the law, apply the way. Faith works, lived every day. Not traditions handed down, but ancient paths we walking now. 12 tribes breathing, still intact. Truth don't change, that's fact. Scattered, warned, and gathered again. Written long before the pen.
Order of Melchizedek. Hey, stand righteous, stand correct.
50 pounds per person. That's
From Mississippi mud. Truth don't die. It testify. We moving with order. Delta dirt, pain got root. Truth in the soil, fire in the truth. Tupelo night, spirit don't sleep. Word still calling the lost sheep. Took our name, buried our sound. Truth stayed alive underground. We were scattered, now we aligned. Kingdom rise, awaken the mind. Stand up, this that order now. Woo. Stand up, we in order now. Woo.
Truth too loud, ain't it all?
Can't ignore it now.
Woo. Chosen rise, we reside.
We restored it now. Yeah. Back to basic Tuesday. Oh yeah. Word go deep, no delay. Oh yeah. Wednesday prayer, tapping line. Woo. Seek the most, high on time. Woo. Get your way to Friday grind. Woo. Discipline, align your mind. Woo. Don't just hear, come learn the way. Shabbat class every Saturday.
Who we be?
Israel.
What we on?
Discipline.
Tuesday.
Basic.
Wednesday.
Prayer.
Friday.
Level up.
Level up.
Woo. This ain't religion, this order. Yeah. This ain't religion, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. This ain't religion, no, 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 no. This ain't religion. This ain't religion. This ain't religion.
Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Michael, keep the faith. Stephen, keep the commandments. Cortez, keep the faith. KG, keep the commandments. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. We love the Most High. We serve the Most High. Tupelo, Mississippi.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, family. Hope everybody is having a blessed Shabbat. A blessed Shabbat. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Welcome to Put Your Weight on It Fridays. And we got a good one as always. Once again, Shabbat Shalom to everybody in the chat. Shabbat Shalom to my brothers on the panel. Bear with us tonight, brothers and sisters. Everybody is kind of trying to get here. We still trying to get here, but we're on the way. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off, though, so we can get into these scripts, get into these lessons for tonight. I got Uncle Eliyahu in the building with me. Shalom, bro.
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom to the family. Shabbat Shalom to y'all. Most High in Christ bless. Shabbat Shalom.
Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Once again, brothers and sisters, the cavalry is on the way. My brothers are running a little bit behind tonight, but they are on the way. But we're going to go ahead and get this thing kicked off. But as always, I got to give my best brother Stephen impression because he normally does the intros, brothers and sisters, but I got to give a crack at it tonight. But we are not a hate group. We are a Bible-based group, and we teach out of the King James Version Bible along with the Apocrypha. We are not spreading hate. This is for this is an educational class. We fellowship amongst our loved ones, and we encourage everybody to bring somebody with them. I can't do what Brother Stephen do, but hey, that will work. Like I said, we are not a hate group. We are not pushing hate to anyone in any form. This is for educational purposes and to uplift our people. But without further ado, the lesson for tonight is physical and spiritual self-defense. I want to give praise to the Most High Yah. All praises to Him, and I would also like to give a special thanks to Sister Paula James. She had asked a question on Tuesday, and because of that, we're having this lesson that we're having tonight. So all praises for that question, Sister Paula James. You inspired me to get the ball rolling and do a lesson on it. I want to also ask all my brothers and sisters to keep Brother Stephen in your prayers as I'm not sure if he's gonna be with us tonight or what. I'm not quite sure, but if not, keep him and his family in his prayers. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong at all. We just I hate when we all ain't here. So hopefully the whole gang will be here tonight, but if not, we're going to do what the Most High want us to do, and that is feed the people. Like I said, the lesson for tonight is physical and spiritual self-defense. We will be touching on different aspects, things. We're going to have a current events moment. We're going to ask questions. I normally do Back to the Basics Tuesday, but this is an exclusive, so this is a special episode. I get to host and I get to teach. So all praises to the Most High, and I appreciate Unc being here with me. Let's get it on the screen. Brothers and sisters, if that's clear for you on your screen, can you drop a 100 in the chat for me, or a 1 in the chat, and we'll go ahead and get started for the night. I got a couple videos for us to go through, along with some questions. If that is clear for everybody, please drop a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure everybody can see the PowerPoint before we get started. Unc, you got anything before we get to going?
No, sir. Not right now. I'm going to let you go ahead and get it started so we can get the people the gist of the class or to get some understanding on it. I like the title of what it says, and it's pretty much almost self-explanatory.
Yes, sir.
One thing I do have to say is that all things we do is both physical and spiritual in everything. in everything because who we are, who the Most High made us, the way He made us as physical people, with a spiritual mindset.
Yes, sir.
So all of these things that that we do are going to be physical and spiritual, all the way down on from our thoughts, how we react to them, like we talked about earlier, whatever we put into our temple, look at in our temple, from food to television, in our ear gates, all those things. It will have a listening to it physically or touching it physically will have a spiritual effect on our body. But yeah, I'm ready to listen, bro. I'm ready to listen.
Praise. Once again, Shabbat Shalom to everybody in the chat. For those that's coming in, man, get your pen and your paper together. I forgot to do that. Like I said, Brother Stephen normally do this part, but get your pen and your paper together. I will have the PowerPoint going for tonight. Unc will be putting the scriptures on the screen when it comes time for it. But this PowerPoint is here for us to take our time and get our notes together like we need to. Get your pen and paper out, and most importantly, get your sword out. And we're going to go ahead and dive into this thing. We're going to start out with some videos tonight, brothers and sisters. A little self-awareness. It's really going to show the importance of this lesson tonight. Give me 1 second. Let me get it together here. Give me 1 second. All right. Can everybody see that? Everybody see that on their screen? Righty. Looks like it's pretty clear. You can see it on.
Yeah. I can see it on my end.
Okay. Everybody, if your volume is low, turn it up. You're going to want to hear some of the things that's being said in this video. Just to give you an idea of what's going on, I'll let you read this title right here for a second. Read this title right here in this caption. Once again, we do not own the rights to any of these videos that we are showing. This is for fair use and educational purposes only. Fair use and educational purposes only. All right. Shalom, Brother Mikael. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but Shabbat Shalom to you, brother. Glad you made it. All right. Well, we're going to get this thing. We're going to kick it off like a football field, like Brother Stephen would say. Here we go. So this is the first video for tonight, brothers and sisters. As always, I love when we communicate and give our feedback on what we see or the questions that are provided. So do the same after we watch this video. And we're pushing play.
Just white supremacist group is training with fascist fight clubs in the US, growing a global network, preparing for what they say is a race war.
The race war is here.
Meeting with some of the most prominent white nationalist groups in the United States and the founder of the whole movement.
I'm for pro-white. I'm for putting my race above everything else.
Through public Telegram posts, videos, and images, we track them from Texas to a major gathering in South Carolina.
It's very significant that we're seeing Canadians travel across the border. It is getting more and more coordinated by the day.
Active clubs are a global movement of white nationalist fight clubs who gather to train in combat sports. They're founded by this guy, Robert Rundo.
I put my people first. There's fun in fascism.
He was the leader of Second Sons, Jeremy Mackenzie, giving a Nazi salute. According to Telegram posts in late March, they traveled to Texas for their first meetup with Lone Star Active Club, based around Dallas. We've geolocated these images to verify them, and we find that their first meetup was in the city of Fort Worth. The two groups can obviously be seen at the Fort.
I'm gonna stop it right here, brothers and sisters. I wanna share a brief point. This video that we're watching, this is coming from a CBC News channel on TikTok. And I guess the guy right here at the bottom of the screen, he uploaded it to his Instagram to make people self-aware. We're only going to watch half of the video because he gets to talking at the end, and some of the things he says is they make sense, but they don't really go with what the lesson is about tonight. So after the CBC News aspect goes off, we will go to the next video. But I just wanted to share that information real quick while we're watching. And we're going to get right back to it. Here we go.
Fort Worth stockyards, but also at a major gym. And here they are at a private gym used by the Lone Star Active Club. This image appears to be taken in a sort of clubhouse for the Lone Star group. You might think that this is 3 Second Sons members. Check out this guy in the middle, though. We believe this is Robert Rundo.
When I first saw that picture, I laughed because despite the blurring, I knew it was Rundo right away. I mean, that's obviously Robert Rundo. There's no question.
Rundo is the founder of the modern active club movement. Here's why we think it's him. The watch in this video appears to be the same one as this image. And the tattoo blurred here is in the same shape and place as Rundo's tattoo in this other video. Next, Second Sons members hit the road, traveling from Texas to South Carolina. They're heading to American Muscle 2, part combat sports tournament, part networking event. They meet there with clubs from across the US. You can see someone wearing the Second Son shirt in this promotional video put out by the organization running the event. That organization? Patriot Front, one of the United States' most notorious white nationalist groups.
There is very likely a high degree of strategizing that is happening at these events, as well as deeper thinking as to how to propel the movement forward. I think the greater worry should be around, the potential radicalization among the existing members and the existing core and leadership, a radicalization towards political violence.
We'll continue to keep an eye on groups and gatherings like this. If you have something you want us to investigate, email us at vi.
All right, brothers and sisters, give me some feedback. What do y'all think about that? Brothers on the panel, man, go for it. Tell me what y'all think about that, because it's a lot to really unpack in this first video. But y'all just give me y'all input. Matter of fact, I'll start the conversation off this time tonight. What this video shows is the fact that they are preparing for something. These are nationalist groups preparing for a race war. And I just want that to sink in for a second. I want that to sink in for a second for a purpose. They're preparing for battle. They're preparing for whatever may come that they think may pertain to us or other races that don't agree with their race. And that's right, Sister Arlene. You can tell this video shows that what Sister Arlene just said. This is not just starting. They have been preparing. This is important information. Why is it important, Brother KG? Because what have we been doing as a collective? As a collective, there are a couple of groups out there that are prepared or are still preparing. But as a whole, we are still fighting amongst ourselves in places in which, in conversations in which really don't matter. These groups are preparing for war. Meanwhile, we are sitting around going through our regular routines, not properly preparing, not properly storing up, not properly being ready for whatever may come. And I know that it may be different strokes for different folks. I understand that everybody's situation is different. But one of the main things about self-defense or preparation in itself is being ready beforehand. Having your mindset there beforehand. And I just wanted to start the conversation now, Brother Mikael. What you got?
Well, Hebrew, when you got our people stuck in black culture, participated in black culture, not understanding the signs of the time that we're in, how these people got 3-year-olds, children, they can put a bullet right between the middle of your forehead. They go to the gun range every weekend. While we're out here twerking and doing what we do, which is wicked, these people out here preparing for war against me and your black behinds. Now, The scriptures say, Christ said this, nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Where it say nation against nation, that's talking about nationality against nationality. Go look it up. Don't take my word for anything. See, these are hot topics in Israel that some of our people that's in this walk still got the stench of Christianity on them. Because when you talk like this and you talk about what's coming, you know, a lot of our people can't handle this type of information. But I hope you can take this medicine tonight, because your enemies, when the boo-boo hit the fan, look, Miss Sarah and Mr. Jim gonna show you who they really are. When resources get skimmed, and you can't go to Walmart and buy white milk with white people anymore, they're gonna show you who they really are.
To answer your question, okay, go ahead.
Are showing you who they really are.
Yes, sir.
They don't like us. See, when God say your enemies don't like you, that's what he means. But you got these Hebrew Israelites out here that don't want you talking like what I'm talking. They get offended because they think everybody can be saved. But that ain't what the Bible say. Go ahead, KG.
I'm gonna let Eliyahu have it real quick. Let me just say something real quick for all things in truth and holiness. Sis, what this video is about, other races of people, small groups, nationalist groups, racist groups, however you want to put it, they are preparing for an end time war. They are preparing to defend their own people that look like them, that think like them. Just to give you a clarity, it's not necessarily against Canada and America. It's more so about Edom and Israel, just to put it in proper context for you. They're preparing. Now, the people that it had to deal with, some of them are from Canada, but they're traveling from Canada, meeting up in Texas, going to bigger social events in said places like South Carolina, like the video shows us. And they are networking. They are sharing ideas. They are getting into fight clubs to train. They are training for war. Not just any war, a race war. They are uniting their people as best as they can and preparing for something that they feel is on the rise or close to coming. And that's what the purpose of this video was, to show that they are doing what they are doing, far as unifying, far as preparing. And this, like I said, this will help us get deeper into our lesson as we go. But it's a mindset that we're looking at here. You see them preparing. You see them working together for the sake of whatever they feel the cause may be. Meanwhile, like Brother Mikael just said, it's hard for us to get together. It's hard for us to unite and do the same things. But I digress. Go ahead, what you have?
Hey, can you see my screen? Can you share my screen real quick?
I got you.
All right, y'all heard. I think we talked about this in the class before. The Southern Poverty Law Center. Southern Poverty Law Center is an American nonprofit legal advocacy organization founded in 1971 in Montgomery, Alabama. It specialized in civil rights, litigations, trafficking, far-right extremists, and hate groups, promoting anti-bias education. This is a Southern Poverty Law Center. This is what they say they do. They go against and call out hate groups. They have a whole list of hate groups that's there. That's what they do. They call them out. That's what they say they do. But y'all, I'm going to show y'all. These are some of the groups that they say they do. Okay, civil rights litigations. The organization, historically known for suing and dismantling white supremacist organizations such as the Ku Klux Klan and the Aryan Brotherhood. Y'all just heard it, right? Now let me show you this about that Southern Poverty Law Firm. This is what we are up against. This is why the brother got this class saying we got to get prepared. We better be ready. This is what we're up against. The same group that you said they said that did this. This is what they did here. Why are you on my screen? Okay. This is them right here. Now, look at this. Federal grand jury charges the Southern Poverty Law Center for wire fraud, false statements, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Look at this. That same group that we just read about said they were dismantling the KKK. Where we at? Between 2014 and 2023, the SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center, secretly funneled more than $3 million in donated funds to individuals who were associated with various violent extremist groups, including the Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, and Nation Socialist Party of America. That one that was just shown over there. So this is what we're up against. Even these groups out here that say they're fighting against these people that we just seen on here, they're funding these people. Mm-hmm. They're helping them grow. So you think all of those people just coming across the borders of Canada over here just freely when nothing, they don't have no jobs? How do you think these people are living? They freely putting up the Hitler sign, the Hitler, wherever that is, they do. He's doing that and not worried about it. I'm not worried about losing my job, even if you have a business, because they have people like this Southern Poverty Law Center funding them. They have backup. This is what we say we got to get prepared. We got to get prepared. And the Southern Poverty Law Center, they have the Israelites groups on their list as some of the extremists or hate groups also. So this is what it meant by getting prepared. And one more thing, and then you can. I'm gonna go back to it. Can I? Let me see right here, real quick. Psalms 83. Do you have that in your lesson?
Bring it out, bro. Bring it out. All right.
Psalms 83, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, a song or psalms of Asaph. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They had taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. Mm-hmm. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Y'all think that, when we be reading these scriptures and bringing them out, they are really looking at us this way. They ready to cut us off. You think that these people are going to go after all these other nations? They're going to target you. They're going to target you. Us. They have said, verse 4, they have said, let them cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they are consulted together in one consent, they are all confederate against thee. Mikael just said, the Asians, Esau, these Edomites. Here we go. Who are they? The tabernacles of Edom. The Ishmaelites. Now we know who Edom and the Ishmaelites are. Moab. These are Moab, are who they say today are the so-called Chinese. Hagarenes, I think that's another African group. Jabal, Ammon. Ammon is going to be the Japanese, they say. Yep. Japanese. Amalek. Y'all know who Amalek is. Those the Ish folk. Mm-hmm. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur also joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot. Again, the children of Lot, we know are Moab and Ammon. Pretty much that was it, but it just goes to show all of them are against the people of Israel. The true Israelites. They know. So we got to get prepared some type of way and get prepared in these scripts like I'm gonna bring out physically and spiritually. But go ahead.
Hey, can I bring out a script right quick, KG? If that's okay?
Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
I need the apocrypha. Just give me these 2 verses I want, 3 verses I want out of that apocrypha. Second Edges 16 and 40. Because this gonna go to this is gonna back up the video. I'm just gonna bring the scriptures to show you that what the brother showed in that video is coming to pass. That's all I'm gonna show. Second Edges, I'm gonna show you what our black behind's gonna be doing. Read that Second Edges 16 verse 40 first.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 40. All my people, hear my word. Make ye ready to thy battle. And in the evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
You're going to be moving and ducking and dodging, brothers and sisters. See, this is why Becky and Brad is at the gym. While we sitting at home packing on weight, they at the gym.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be moving and ducking and dodging. It says, oh, my people, hear my words, make thou ready to the what? Battle. How you going to fight these folks that you ain't been training? God said, Judah is my battle axe, my weapons of war. With thee I break nations into pieces. So how we going to do that? We got diabetes, high blood pressure, no feeling in your toes, so on and so on. Now watch this. I'm going to show you nation going to rise against nation, meaning nationality, this and that. I'm going to show you what these Proud Boys going to do. Go in the same chapter, start at verse 69, Hebrew, and read down to 75.
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 69.
Remember, we battling, we pilgrims, we going through the earth. I'm going to show you why we're going to be like pilgrims. Read that, Hebrew, start at 69.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Some of us gonna be trodden underfoot. Some of us gonna lose our life. But now watch this, verse 70.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Most High Yah.
Now, when you can back that up with Revelations 12, where Satan coming after the woman that keep the commandments of God. So you see who's going to be coming after you. You're going to have these nations that hate your guts because you fear the God, you keeping the commandment, they coming after you. Keep reading, Hebrew.
Verse 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
And what they gonna do?
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
So all your nice houses and your cars and your possessions and everything you got, they coming to get it. Hey, Negro, we coming to get that. But you can't defend it. You're barely dragging the ground. You got high blood. You know what you gonna do? You gonna get out and lay down. Now, see, I'm trying to get you prepared. If you don't like my tone and how I'm saying it, oh well, they coming.
Bring it out. Verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
You can stop right there, Hebrew. You're gonna be tried as gold in the fire. But go ahead, y'all. I'm done. I just wanted to show it's gonna be a battle. We gonna be like pilgrims on the earth. They gonna kick us out of these houses. They gonna take our goods. It's coming.
We may.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, let me get the screen up.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. Let me stop sharing. All right.
Let's get this next video. Give me 1 second. Instagram. Now, this is just to add emphasis on what Brother Mikael and what Unc has just told us. We're adding emphasis on that. They know that something is coming. We know, but just because we know doesn't mean that they don't know. So let me hold on. Give me 1 second. Share this tab instead. All right, can everybody see that? All right.
I can see it on my end. Hold up. Second, that was Second Ezra chapter 16. Sister Veronica, he went from 69 down to 75. Go ahead.
All right. Now this is just adding emphasis. Read the caption now. Elon Musk's baby mother says he wants a legion of children before the apocalypse. Now, before I play this video, brothers and sisters, understand who Elon Musk is. Let's step away from the guy that makes the AI cars and all that crap. Elon Musk was next to Donald Trump at one point in time in the White House. I'm saying that to say he has access to information that we will probably never get to hear. So the fact that he confidant with his baby mother, and this is one of the things that she said that she heard from him, ought to let you know the last statement I just made has a lot of depth to it, because we know what's coming, but they know what's coming too. And that's why they're doing what she's finna say. Hold on, let me just play the video.
Hold on.
Immigration.
Now, you heard what my brother just said.
Now have
changed.
Go ahead.
Okay, you good. You heard what Brother KG just told y'all. Also, in another interview, you know what this sister said? All they do when they get together, they sit around and all they do is talk about black people. On how to destroy you and me and our legacy and our children. Why are we the focus point on your mind at your dinner table? See how obsessed and psychotic these people are? She told this on the interview. Not this one. It was another one, KG. But I just want the people to understand that they're dealing with a devil. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Playing video.
On immigration, on, ICE enforcement. And while my views now have changed on immigration, on, ICE enforcement, at this time when I am going hardcore on immigration, I'm coming from a national security standpoint, from we want to maintain a safe country and there should be some sort of assimilation. Okay, again, my views have shifted, but this was my point of view. It wasn't coming, I didn't think it was coming from a place of racism. What it promoted, and my rhetoric helped promote people who were operating from racist standpoints. But then when I would talk to him, it was becoming more clear to me that he was coming more from a eugenic standpoint.
Hey, Uncle, if you don't mind, look up the definition of eugenic. Look up the definition of eugenic. Let me play the video.
Also, while I'm pregnant, he's telling me that we need to use surrogates if we want to have a legion of children before the apocalypse or before the Civil War in America. And I'm just
bring it back.
A legion of children. Telling me that we need to use surrogates if we want to have a legion of children before the apocalypse or before the Civil War in America. And I'm just not comfortable with surrogacy unless it's necessary for medical purposes. And I just don't want to play rent-a-womb so that we can increase our output of babies here. It was just weird to me. He also told me that I should get a C-section. What? Because it's better for the head and the brain size? What?
I was gonna say, now that part of the video does not matter. But did everybody hear what she said? Let me bring it back, just in case.
We want to have a legion of children before the apocalypse.
Oh, I might have did something. There we go.
A eugenic standpoint. Also, while I'm pregnant, he's telling me that we need to use surrogates if we want to have a legion of children before the apocalypse or before the Civil War in America. And
So they know. Let me get that off the screen for a second. They know that something is coming. They know. They're preparing for it. He wants the mother of his child to be open-minded to surrogacy so he can have as many of his bloodline still in play when the apocalypse or the Civil War in America happens. Let that marinate for a second. What does that tell me? That tells me two things, if not more. Somebody knows something that a lot of people don't know, and they're planning for it. They're preparing for it. You know, Elon Musk is one of the more wealthier people in the world. So that's another thing that you have to keep in mind. He has access to information that the normal ear will probably not get to hear. So the fact that he is even mentioning these types of things to her lets you know that, once again, they are preparing for something, and brings up an even bigger importance of why we have to prepare as best we can as well. And that's right, Sister Arlene. It shows that they do know what the word says. Of course they do. They know who we are. They know what's coming. And they know that they can't stop it, but they're going to try anyway. That's absolutely right, sis. Let me go. You got the definition of eugenic?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me put it on the screen for you.
All right, this is it right here. It says eugenics. Eugenics is a discredited belief of and social movement advocating for the selective breeding of human populations to improve the genetics composition of the human race. Coined in 1883 by Sir Francis Galton, the term translate to well-born. Historically, it was used to justify discrimination, forced sterilization, and systemic human rights abuses against those deemed genetically unfit.
Which adds more fuel to the fire
going on right now.
Yeah, it definitely is. But that just adds more fuel to the fire to the statement in which she made. He feel like he want his family to at least survive so they can rebuild something. I'm pretty sure that's probably where it came from.
But see, what he was saying is that have as many as you want to, use surrogate mothers, plenty of them, and have as many as you want to, and those that does not fit the standards, get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of them. Get rid of those and keep this only these certain amounts. So he was saying, go ahead and drop your seed all throughout or whatever, and then you do that selective breeding or not selective breeding or process of elimination of the ones that you would deem unfit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But this
eugenics was back, during Margaret Sanger time, but eugenics it's been an ongoing thing because Planned Parenthood is still around today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
To control the population. But the Most High is showing us through these videos how wicked these people really are and what's really on their brain. He's showing us this now, and it's our job as teachers and elders to warn the people and blow the trumpet in Zion. Hey, this is what they're doing, and this is what's coming. Yes, it's going to be a civil war. Yes, I told y'all, brothers and sisters, get your mind prepared on what's coming.
Yep.
And with that being said, let's go to these next videos. Let's go to these next videos. Before I go to these next videos, though, brothers and sisters, give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. I want to ask this question, and this is a very serious question. Now, you can state your answer in the comments if you would like to, but we're going to focus on question number 1, because these times are coming, whether we want to accept it or not. But I have to ask, and so I'm having to ask this because these are questions you should ask yourself. And the first question is, if times became bad at this very moment, if this broadcast ended at this very moment and that civil war was declared at this very moment, what would you have to survive for a minimum of 3 months?
Not just 3 months, 3
I mean,
days.
no, but that the point of the question is have you thought that far? What you gonna do if you don't have power? What are you going to do if you don't have water? What are you going to do if you don't have the proper things you need to protect yourself or your family? How can you properly defend yourself? And like I said, you don't have to answer that question, but this is something that you should be thinking about. And I praise to you, sis. I'm glad that, because this is important. You don't know when that time will come, but it's better to be prepared for it. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. But have you thought this far?
How far have you thought, for the stuff that you do have, about defending it? How you gonna keep it? Go ahead.
Because this is all a part of, and which leads me to the next video that I'm gonna put up, and I'm only showing these brothers and sisters to help somebody that may have not got started or want an extra edge on how to properly prepare for their stuff. Let me click on this link right here and share this tab. These are some books that shows you how to properly stay off the grid, how to make medicine from household items, stuff of that nature. 3 different books. They're basically survival books if needed, and that's for anybody. I own out of the I'm gonna show 4 books. 3 of them are in this video, but out of the 4 books that I am showing, I own 3 of them. Not, and I hope that I don't never have to use some of the stuff that I done read in this book, but it's better to be safe than sorry, and like I said, this is for anybody that would be interested. They show the name of the books. Let's see if I can pause it. Home Apocryphy. That's basically like a remedy book that you can use for household items. The Holistic Guide to Wellness, basically the same thing. See if she shows the other one. I know we probably all seen this online before and, skipped it, didn't think anything about it, but these are good books to have to help you prepare if you haven't prepared or if you want to prepare better. Because they're preparing. Yeah, there you go. This last one is survival project. Go ahead, Miguel.
The number one thing, though, here's the thing. The Bible talks about a weapon that we can use to sustain ourselves when these type of things come up on the earth. It's fasting. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to eat every day. We know when stank hit the fan. You see what I'm saying? Fasting. Going without for a few days and then eat and drink. You know what I'm saying? At a time. Spacing your meals out. to last long. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you know, we got to get our mind right, family. I mean, it just it's here. Basically, it's already here. They got the scene already set. You know what? They told that guy. They knew that Asian guy in Columbia, South Carolina, that killed that 14-year-old Israelite kid. They knew he was guilty. They knew he was wrong, right? They know he was wrong, but they let him go. Why? To get too good, to get us in the street, spark up race tensions. Now, guess what? You know that little brother that stabbed that white boy out there in Texas. Y'all, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, his jury is an all-white jury. Y'all know that?
Sure is.
You see what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, brothers and sisters, Trump been pushing our buttons ever since he been in the office. Trump been pushing black people buttons, taking away the Smithsonian, taking away Black history. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this to provoke us, to get us in the street.
So they'll have a reason to push the button on the other agenda that they're trying to push.
Yeah. You know, and they said they're going to give reparations to the January 6ers. They know that, you know why they said that? To provoke us. They doing everything they can right now to push our buttons. And I yield right there, Hebrew.
Shalom, Uncle Woden. Peace and blessings to you as well. Shalom, shalom. Everybody else that I may have missed in the chat that's just coming in, shalom, shalom to you.
And I seen Sister Arlene said a book on plants, eating edible wild plants. This is one of the ones that I've been having for a while. It's a pretty good book about identifying, knowing what plants out there and things that you can eat. Also, so yeah, that's another good one. But again, y'all remember we at this time you're gonna be going to war, and they're gonna be trying to starve you out, poisoning things. Matter of fact, that's what they're doing right now. I can go back to Louisiana where I'm from, and they used to have all these wild plum trees, peach trees. Everything was just growing in the wild because we're deep in the country. But now they have so many insecticides, pesticides, and all that stuff that's out there right now. You can't catch them trees anymore, or if you do, they're dying out. The poison they putting out there, the trees can't handle it. They're dying out. You used to go to people's houses that had apple trees, pear trees, peach trees everywhere, all over. But they have so much poison out there, they're dying out. And these wild greens and things that we used to get out of just from the ground, you can't eat them anymore because they have so many. So they have been doing this. They've been doing this for a long time. They stopping us from growing gardens. They stopped us from doing all these things, relying on them in the store.
Rainwater.
Catching rainwater, all these things. Now even the rainwater is contaminated. You got to send it through so many filters and what's going on, but we still trust this water that's going through our faucet. That's just as worse. But anyway, they've been doing this for a while. This is why a lot of our thinking and things is all out of whack, all out of sort. But anyway, I digress. Go ahead.
Hey, put this on the screen right quick. Elder, Google this. Google scheduled to release 36 million mosquitoes in Florida and California. Now, why is a tech company releasing mosquitoes? Don't y'all see how wicked these people getting out here?
I read on that article what you was talking about. They're releasing male mosquitoes to basically when we get bit by mosquitoes, it's a female mosquito. They're releasing male mosquitoes to basically what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for, y'all. Basically, the male mosquito and the female mosquito gonna have relations. The female mosquito gonna lay eggs, and when she lays her eggs, those eggs are supposed to come out sterile, preventing whatever disease that female mosquito may be able to spread. So basically, it's gonna end up. It's supposed to end up killing the mosquitoes, but that's just what they're telling us. You know, a lot of times they tell us stuff and it don't be what they say it is. It be something way deeper to it. Let me see. I got you on the screen, huh?
Yeah, just so the people see that we ain't making this up. Y'all see these people release. This is what you call germ warfare.
Mm-hmm.
It says Google parent company Alphabet, through its life sciences subsidiary Verily, is currently seeking approval from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, to release up to 64 million sterile male mosquitoes in California and Florida over 2 years. Wow. Let's see.
That's it.
The high tech initiative is part of Verily Debug Project. It's called the Debug Project and operates via the following details. The strategy: the company plans to breed and release good male mosquitoes infected with Bashia, whatever it is, a natural occurring harmless bacteria. You're right. But anyway,
Where it said good male mosquitoes, this is exactly what they said. Good Negro killing male mosquitoes. That's what they said. That's what they say.
Wow.
All right, brothers and sisters, let's get into the deeper part of this lesson. We just had to bring that out. I want people to be aware. I just want to do my part according to what the Most High want me to do. But if you haven't, all praises to those that have started properly preparing for whatever may come. For those that have not, man, make it your priority. Buying, just for an example, if you buy two 24 packs of water and you only use one, and you do this every time you go to the store, you'll eventually have a stockpile. There are websites on here that give you MREs, which Brother Stephen speaks about that a lot. Go to the gun range. If you don't like guns, hey, find you a knife that you can handle really well. Stock up food that doesn't perish. It's many ways to get around this. You just have to get the ball rolling and do so. We cannot keep sitting on our bottoms waiting for some miracle to happen. Even though we know that Christ is coming back to save us. The scripture tells us that we're going to have to go through something up until that point, though. So you don't want to be a part of the people that Brother Mikael brought out in that second measure is the ones that trotting down. I know I don't. I speak for myself. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all now. If y'all seen some of the stuff I had, y'all would probably think I'm crazy, but I just believe in being prepared. So, with that being said, let's ask this second question, which we kind of briefly went over this, but name 3 things that we can defend ourselves with physically or spiritually. Think of those 3 items or things, whether they be physical or spiritual. Now ask yourself this question. The 3 things that you said in your head, do you currently have them? And if so, all praises. But if you don't, hey, you got some work to do. You got some homework to do. Name 3 things that we can defend ourselves with physically or spiritually. And do you have these things currently? Like I said, that's these questions tonight. It's not a matter of us answering these questions. These are questions you need to ask yourself for the sake of you being properly prepared, for the sake of you getting whatever it is that you may need. But with that being said, we'll get into these scriptures. We just had to get through that for the beginning. Scriptures on self-defense. We're gonna start with Exodus chapter 22 and verse 2. And I got basically a bunch of one-liners tonight. But brothers, if y'all have anything that y'all want to add, feel free to do so. But I'm just focusing on the self-defense aspect of it for tonight. But the first one is preservation of life. Exodus chapter 22 and verse 2. It reads, if a thief be found breaking up or be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. Now, this was talking about when we were all together and somebody broke into your house and you killed them. The family of that person that was trying to break into your house cannot go back and get bloodshed. But for the sake of tonight's lesson, this is showing that if a thief came into your house, you have the right to defend yourself. Now, keep in mind that depending on what state you are in, that these laws may vary. And I recommend that you know your state law according to this, because in the state of Mississippi, I cannot defend my family until he has shown he can. A man or a woman can break into my house, come into my house, and until they cause physical harm to me or one of my family members, I cannot unalive that person. If that person turns their back to me and I shoot them or I throw a knife at them and they die, my self-defense has just turned into murder. They have to be facing me and be causing some type of physical threat. And this is just examples.
Or you might have to get a badge.
Right. Exactly. But the importance of that, brothers and sisters, is the scriptures tell us this, but we are in a captivity. And because we're in a captivity, laws vary depending on what area you are in. And those are the laws that pertain to where I am at. So for just giving another example, if a man breaks into my house and he tries to stab me or he shoots at me, I then have the right to defend my home. But if he comes in and just takes something and he tries to leave and I'm trying to stop him and I end up killing him or unaliving him, excuse me, that's a murder in the state of Mississippi. As crazy as that sounds, that is how it is in the state of Mississippi. Shalom, Brother Cortez. Shalom.
Shalom, Hebrew. Shalom to the other brethren on the panel. Shalom to the family in the chat. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
God praise. I just seen that y'all let me see. I just seen y'all drop some answers in here to that question. Sister Veronica said self-defense classes, gun classes, hide a Bible to read, clean water or clean water supply, bags of rice and beans. Hey, you got it, sis. You got it. Especially those self-defense classes. Ladies, sisters, I know some of y'all, I know my mother does not like guns, but let me tell you something. She thanks me for teaching her how to use one. You need to know, even if you don't like using them, you need to know how. You never know what situation you may be in. Like we said in the Tuesday lesson, there are random acts of violence around us, and all praise to the Most High that, he covers us, he has a hedge around us, but it's better to, like I've been saying this whole lesson, it's better to be prepared than not to be. All Things in Truth says physically, workout, health, mental preparedness, spiritually, fasting, prayer, and Bible. All praise, especially on the fasting and the prayer and the Bible, because as we get deeper into this lesson, you'll see that those are our spiritual self-defenses. And physically, brothers and sisters, hey, this may come off rude. I don't mean to be rude when I say this. Can you run a quarter mile right now? Can you walk a quarter mile right now? Can you walk up an incline mountain right now? Ask yourself these things. Can you lift 50 pounds over your body weight, whatever your body weight is? See, all things in truth and holiness, that physically, that workout part, the scriptures tell us to be in shape. The scriptures tell us to put into our body good things. Like Brother Mikael and brothers Uncle Eliyahu had just said earlier, we as Judah, we are the battle axe. You think you're gonna swing an axe with the axe part hanging off of it? It's not fully equipped. That axe that metal part of that axe gonna fly off somewhere if it ain't properly placed where it need to be. If it ain't intact like it need to be. So these just, I know some of us, we probably don't think about these types of things. Hey, here I am to enlighten you. And I'm not tooting my own horn or anything like that, but my brothers can vouch for me for what I'm finna say. I work out at least 3 times a week. I have a gun range in my backyard. I have I make my my rib practice. I make my mother practice. I make my sister-in-law practice at our gun range in our backyard. I every Sunday I wake up at 8 o'clock, between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock, and I go run at least 3 miles. And I'm not saying this to boost my head up or anything like that, but one of my fears is, and I'm just being honest, I'm being transparent with y'all. One of my fears as a man is not being able to defend my family. Being forced to watch somebody physically harm my children, my rib. I'd rather die. I'd rather die fighting. But if I don't train mentally, physically, mentally, I have seen somebody, I have put myself in this situation of what would I do if this situation happened? And if I don't want this situation to happen, then I need to be making sure physically I can do what I can to prevent it. Because we don't, like I said in another lesson, we don't get, in Brother Mikael lesson, you don't get to pick the opponent, and you don't get to pick the time in which you fighting. And these are just thoughts to keep in mind, brothers and sisters. Let me get back into the scriptures.
Hey, real quick, you got Luke? You got anything in Luke? You got Luke 20?
Bring it out, bro. Bring it out.
Let me grab some. And let me get Luke 22. Get Luke 22, and I'm gonna go to verse. You know what? I'm just gonna read 2 verses in there. Luke 22, and I'm gonna read verse 35 and 36 real quick. Let me see if I can put it on screen for the people. Luke 22.
That's funny you said Luke 22, because when I put it on, for some reason, it was on Luke 22.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Already.
Shabbat shalom to your king. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom to you too.
In Luke 22, and this is verse 35. I'm going to read 35 and 36. Hold on, let me see right here. So y'all see that's in red letter. And it says, and he said unto them, when I send you when I sent you without purse and script and shoes, lack you anything? And they said nothing. This is Christ talking to the disciples. At first, y'all remember when he sent them out, he said, don't take all this stuff with you. You don't need it. You don't have to have it. I'm here right now, so you don't have to have that. Go out and put the word out. Now look at this, verse 36. Then said he unto them, but now he that hath a purse, let him take it. And likewise his scrip. And he that had no sword, this is getting prepared, let him sell his garment and buy one. So what is our modern day sword right now? Brother been telling you, it's the gun, it's the pew pew. That's what we have as our modern day sword. Christ told his disciples to go get a sword. Sell your clothes if you don't have one. Matter of fact, verse. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go to 38.
Go ahead, bro.
For I say unto you that this that is written must yet be accomplished in me. And he was reckoned among the transgressions, for the things concerning me have an end. And they said, Lord, Lord. They said, Lord, behold, here are 2 swords. And he said unto them, it is enough. So he telling you to get prepared, because at this time he was getting ready to leave. It said it up in here, further up in the script. But at this time he said, I'm going to go ahead and lay my life down now. It's time for me to go. So that's how he is now. So now we need our modern day swords with us for protection. For protection, for food gathering, for it all. You need that modern day sword. You need that modern day sword with you.
And brothers and sisters, I pray that none of us have to go through that.
Yes, sir.
Let's be realistic for a minute. We don't truthfully know if we will have to or we won't have to. Hey, there is nothing wrong, brothers. There's nothing wrong with keeping a weapon with you for the sake of your protection. There's nothing wrong, ladies, with having mace in your purse, a taser, a small handgun that you can fit in your purse if you feel comfortable enough to do so. And on a major note, there's nothing wrong with having bulletproof vests. They are selling, just as well as you can find all this other stuff on TikTok Shop and Facebook Marketplace and Instagram, wherever you be on, whatever you be on in social media. Hey, they are selling stuff for self-defense. You can find a bulletproof vest, a good bulletproof vest, for probably a little bit under $300, depending on which site you go to. Not saying that, I'm just telling y'all where my mind be at, and hopefully it'll just help somebody else. I'll just put it like that. But it's not a bad thing to have, especially for that time. But let's go into number 2 for tonight, avoiding personal revenge, which we're going to go into Romans 12 and 19. Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith Yah. Self-defense, there's a thin line between self-defense and vengeance. Like I had said in the Tuesday lesson, if you are trying to make it look like self-defense, you're wrong. But actual self-defense that is righteous, and I got it down here. Let me go to this. Self-defense is different from seeking revenge. God forbids vengeance, which is rooted in maliciousness or hatred. Self-defense serves the purpose of protecting one's life, family, and property, not harming others out of anger or spite. and hopefully don't nobody in the house of Israel has to deal with anything like that. But hey, there's been times and exceptions, so I have to put this in here too. We have to use, even in self-defense, we have to be operating in the statutes, laws, and commandments. You have to. And number 3, which we're going to discuss this briefly, brothers, y'all feel free to expound on this too. But I wanted to bring this out for the sake of, I guess you could say, the lesson, but turning the other cheek. In Christianity, we was taught, that means be harmless. Somebody slap your face, just turn your face to the other side and let them slap the other side. Christianity taught us that that's what Matthew 5:39 means. But in all actuality, which I'll read it, Matthew chapter 5, verse 39. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. This is not saying to not defend yourself, brothers and sisters. What this is saying is pick your battles. There's some battles that is not worth fighting. So you have to let it go. When you turn, if somebody hits you on your right cheek and you turn your other cheek, that's basically you saying, yeah, I may not have liked what happened, but this battle is not worth fighting, so I'm going to let it go. And then there's some battles, hey, where that it's worth standing up for yourself. But I just wanted to break that down for a minute. The statement by Christ is not eliminating the right to self-defense, but is teaching humility and avoiding unnecessary escalation of conflict. Christ emphasized righteousness, peace, and striving for higher moral standard as ambassadors of the kingdom of God, which goes back to what I said earlier. We have to always keep in mind that we have to operate within the statutes, laws, and commandments. We have to analyze the situation before we react to the situation. Brothers, y'all got anything?
Yeah, and don't let them heathens get away with nothing. Hey, because that's what Christianity had taught us. They said, when we look at that scripture that said, turn the other cheek, they even looked at it as our enemies. Even if our enemy hit us, which is the enemies of the other nations, not the enemies of our own people. This scripture is actually pretty much telling you about your own people. Let see what you can do. Your brother or your sister hit you in the face. You would do everything to block it or try to stop them from hitting them when you see it coming. You'll try all, but that doesn't mean you need to instantly retaliate right then. That doesn't mean that you need, like I said, pick your battles. Now, that's for your people. This is not for these heathens out here. Whichever heathen it is, not for them. Because they're not going to stop hitting you. I don't care how many cheeks you turn to them. Your both cheeks on your face and your ass cheeks. They're going to continue on. So I don't care how many you turn to them. Do not let them get away with anything. But with us, we see, even when we say our mindset, think about this. When we go say somebody go get a gun, our people get a gun. The first, what they have in their mind, I wish a nigga would.
Mm-hmm.
That's their mindset. Now, I'm ready for they come up my house now. I wish they would. They always thinking about your own people when this comes up. You're not thinking about these other people that we just seen a video of that's getting prepared for you. And they got other videos out here where they're showing and have they little young kids, children out there, like they doing military tactics, unloading guns out there, little children of the other nations. You turn on videos and look at our children, they're on there with blunts in their hands and twerking and grown-ups filming that. But these people are out here getting prepared for us. They're getting prepared. Get our mind right, both physically and spiritually. Go ahead, y'all.
I did have that loop. I forgot about it, but you brought it out already. We'll just touch on it again. Number 4 is provision for protection. Luke 22:36. And Uncle brought this out just a few minutes ago. They said unto them, but now he that hath a purse, Slacky, then said he unto them, but now he that have a purse, let him take it, and likewise his scrip. And he that have no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. Christ told his disciples to arm themselves or buy swords before going into the world. This shows that Christ understood the need for self-protection, especially in a dangerous world. Because like Uncle Eliyahu had said earlier, when Christ was around, there was no need for it because they were covered. But Christ knew that he was finna go away from them. So it was important for them to have these things because his covering would not be over them like it was while he was there.
Hey, and think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how cold you have to be to cut somebody's ear off.
Exactly.
Without hitting anything else but their ear. How cold you have to be. That means they practice with their sword. Who was that? Peter at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
He practiced with his sword. So I mean he went to the range. Like August said. He
had that straw dummy out there hacking
at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have to be that's precision.
Yes,
to
sir.
Slice somebody's ear off. We look at that, you missed their whole face and you just got their ear. You just got the ear. That's it. Shoulder didn't get hit, arm didn't get hit, nothing but the ear. And Christ healed them back. That's precision. That's you have to be a skilled swordsman. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And those things are still capable. We are capable of doing those things today. Like I said earlier, hey, some people forte may be a pistol or whatever, but hey, I know a lot of people that's pretty good with knives as well, throwing them, etc., etc. But the point of the matter is find something that you feel comfortable with and work at it. Get good with it. Get confident with it. Not too confident that you arrogant, but confident saying that, I with the Most High behind me, I can defend myself with this. For all those that, like I said, hey, if you're not working on it, hey, maybe this lesson was brought out for you to keep this in mind for the next time. Where we at? Because this is what we finna bring out of number 5. At some point you're not gonna be fighting for yourself. You might be fighting for your children. You might be fighting for your mothers, your fathers, your rib. You're as men, and when I say this is really for our men. We have to. A part of our job of being a man, brothers, is laying our life on the line for those that we love and innocent people as well. And sisters, you might be in situations like this as well, but we finna bring it out. Defending the innocent. Proverbs 24, and we're gonna read 11 through 12. I think I got it. Hey, Cortez, you got your you mind bringing that out for me? Because I think I just got 11 on here.
All right, you said Proverbs what, Hebrew?
24, and I need verses 11 and 12.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Bring it up.
If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain. If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? ? And he that keepeth thy soul, does not he know it? ? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? ?
So if you fail to defend somebody that is innocence within their innocence, that's gonna fall back on you. So for instance, I think the better example to use is for me to use our brothers in this situation. And I'll use myself to start out. If there are people running at my family to cut them in pieces or physically harm them in some kind of way, knowing that my children, my rib, have done nothing, nothing at all to cause these men or women to try and cause physical harm to them. If I turn around and run, that will be counted upon my head when judgment time comes. Now I'm applying it with family, but this can also apply in situations where you know a person is innocent in a harmful situation. Mm, Sister Paula James, I'm not sure on that. I'm not really aware of tasers. Do anybody got an idea of what she may talking about as far as the name of the taser that YAH'S may have shown?
I think that was YAH'S. He had did a video on it a while back. That talks about it. If you a lot of places, and I don't know if y'all have them I don't know if you have them where you at, but a lot of places, a lot of cities have like army surplus stores. They're
Mm-hmm.
called, and you can go to those places right there. You can find those a lot of those things like that. A lot of tactical gear, them flashlights that you're referring to with the tasers attached to them. And but if you go hit a lot of these army surplus stores, a lot of times when we travel, we go to places for entertainment or recreational thing. Sometimes we need to go for specific purposes like this if we don't have those places right around us. So we just make a point to do some traveling to go find somewhere that's close to you or near to you, maybe a couple hours away. However it may be. But we need to think about hitting places like that when we do have those chances and opportunity, or make chances and opportunity to go hit those places like that.
Right. We have read Proverbs 24 verses 11 through 12, and the Most High commands his people to deliver and protect the innocent from harm. Self-defense can also extend to defending others who are in imminent danger. There is and must always be a balance between righteousness and self-defense. While self-defense is allowed by scripture, we must exercise discernment, which is basically what I've been telling y'all throughout the lesson. We have to analyze the situation. We have to operate within the statutes, laws, and commandments while exercising this discernment, ensuring that we defend ourselves in righteousness and humility, not rashly or out of pride. Which Cortez, get Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 9. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 9.
All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resetteth in the bosom of fools. Rested, my bad.
All praises.
Let me read it one more time. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rested in the bosom of fools.
All right. Violence is never the first option for Israel, but we are not required to passively allow harm to ourselves or our loved ones. This goes back to the example I used earlier. You can't run from danger when you know that your loved ones are in danger. You can't, as a man, you're not supposed to do that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be held on your head. Defense must always align with God's commandments and be a measured response to the threat at hand. Wisdom should always guide our steps in these situations. James, let me see. Did we bring out this Psalms 46? Eliyahu? Did you do something? What you do in Psalms earlier?
I did Psalms 83.
Okay. Well, for the sake of time, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna leave this on the screen for y'all. If y'all want to get those scripts down, wisdom should always guide our steps in these situations. James 1 and 5, and pray for God's guidance and protections in time of trouble. Psalms 46 and 1. Always keep His laws at the forefront of your decisions. And we about halfway through it. Do I want to touch on this? I'll touch on it real quick. when we do not operate within God's given wisdom, Proverbs 18:6. Now, just as easy as you can be in a situation where you are defending yourself, self-defense. You can also don't put yourself in a situation to have fool's lips. Cortez, get that Proverbs 18:6.
Proverbs 18:6. A fool's lips enter in contention, and his mouth calls for strokes.
Don't put yourself in a situation where your mouth can require strokes. And and like I said, operating like this, if you are the provoker, you can't scream self-defense. A fool's mouth often brings trouble upon themselves, whether by provoking conflict, dishonoring Yah, or stirring others into wrath. So you can't pull the self-defense card if you are the one provoking, if you are the one causing the conflict.
What's that guy name that go around antagonizing black people? Trying to provoke. Yeah, that's him. That's him.
And you know what? I'm glad you actually mentioned that because and this is just times we are in. Chud the Builder is locked up right now, but don't you know there are other up and coming streamers that are trying to do the same thing that he's doing, and a lot of them are getting beat up by black people. They don't even own guns. Like I had seen one video where a guy was harassing a man and his family at a Walmart, and when they got in the parking lot, it was like 10 to 15 people recording everything that was going on. And about 3 different families jumped on this one boy for doing the same thing that Chud the Builder was doing. They were all black families.
Yep.
See, that's what I'm saying. That playing out there, provoking our people to wrath. You know what I'm saying? That script you read in Ecclesiastes, don't, what they say, don't be provoked to anger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That, when these folks get in your face, brothers and sisters, is calling you the N-word and very boldly with it, 9 times out of 10, they got something on them.
Yes.
A weapon or something on them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So don't be too quick to lash out. Use your mind, get your emotions in check, because they gonna try to provoke y'all and us, brothers and sisters. Just remember that.
Mm-hmm. That's right, brother Mikael.
My bad. I was talking, man. I had my grandboys was asking me something. Or Mikael, I was off mute.
You okay? You okay?
Can I grab something real quick? A script, brother KG.
Yeah, bring it up, bro.
I want to get let me share my screen real quick, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
All right, it should be up there where I want. Let me show y'all real quick. This is 2 Samuel, 2 Samuel chapter 1, and we're gonna go to verse 18. 2 Samuel chapter 1 and verse 18. It says, also he bade them to teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. Now we'll go to the book of Jasher real quick. And this is going to be in Jasher chapter 56 right here. And we're going to go to verses 8 and 9. Right here. Yeah, here we go. And it says, and Jacob said unto Judah, I know, my son, that thou art a mighty man for thy brethren. I'm going to defend your people. That's what we're talking about right here. Reign over them, and thy sons shall reign over their sons forever. Only teach thy sons the bow and all weapons of war, in order that they may fight the battles of their brother who will rule over his enemies. So this is what we got to get prepared for. Like you said, scripture showing us that we should learn to use these things, whatever they may be. This is the physical aspect of it that we're talking about. Whatever you have to defend yourself and your loved ones, you know, not only if you know how to use it, you need to be out there teaching your people how to use them, as I heard the brother stated earlier. And whatever weapon that may be, or even when you have your just say mace, you or with your or tage or have your mace with you. You know, you need to know how to put yourself in a good position to stand away so that wind won't be blowing upwind up in your face. Stand downwind to make sure that you get that mace in their face or in their eyes instead of it blowing back. Because if you hit that mace, it could, and the wind is blowing a certain direction, it could come right back on you. So all these things that we're saying that we have to have in our mindset when we get ready to use these things. That's why I say we must learn how to use these weapons or use these things to protect ourselves with, because they are learning, y'all. I'm telling you, they are preparing for everything.
Mm-hmm.
They are prepared for everything. But go ahead.
And
and learn how to bite. Yeah, learn how to bite. You can't fight, bite back. Bite. Hi. Hi.
Hey, biting. Hey, one thing my daddy used to always teach me, he said, man, it ain't no fair fights. You do whatever you need to do to win.
Yes, sir.
I didn't understand that concept until I got to fighting somebody and they wasn't fighting fair. After that, I didn't have to learn it no more.
Yep, I heard
Hey,
it
that's a
all.
wise man, Hebrew.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Even we used to wrestle with my daddy. He was like, and then he'd hit y'all in the back. He said, man, that's not fair, man. You wait a minute, man. I don't fight fair. I fight to win.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's right. And sisters, also just to add on to what Uncle saying, they have mace. They have mace that spray like when you spray a Febreze bottle, it'll go in the air and like a mist. And then they got some mace that you can I don't know if y'all have them wasp cans that basically it shoot like a jet stream.
Mm-hmm. Or
They
gel.
they have if you're gonna get some mace, I would recommend that you get the one that shoot like a jet stream.
Yep.
Because that will prevent it from flying back on you unless you too close and somebody hit your arm and it go in the air. Then hey, you're gonna have to deal with it how you deal with it. But if I was going to get some mace, it would be the kind that shoots with a jet stream. Just for anybody that's interested in getting that.
And if that mace get in your face, just latch on like a pit bull and bite. If that mace get in your face, you latch on and bite. Just hang on. All right, them teeth down, them teeth
and shake them down to the ground, Mikael.
Shit, you bite and hang on, cause he hollered and he gonna be trying to wipe his eyes. You just latch on, brothers and sisters.
All right, let's get Cortez, get Ecclesiastes 10 and 12. And this is just going back giving us a contrast for Proverbs 18 and 6, because we understand a fool's lips enter into contention and his mouth calleth for strokes. Whereas you can be this or you can be what Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 12 says.
All right, and it reads.
Hey, while you reading that, can you just share this on the screen? You ain't got to what you call. I'm just showing it to the people what you're talking about. But go ahead, Cortez.
All right. The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow up himself.
Mm-hmm. Move in righteousness, move in wisdom, brothers and sisters. It'll save you a lot of trouble. We always tell ourselves, especially when we get in the truth, we always tell ourselves to don't be moving, don't be nowhere you ain't supposed to be. Because if you are somewhere that you're not supposed to be, you are accepting whatever comes with that area by being in that area. So just keep that in mind as well.
And and like when y'all get y'all supplies, brothers and sisters, we talking about the physical right now. Don't broadcast to nobody what you got.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
right. That's right.
Don't tell nobody you got nothing,
That's right.
because you don't want what's the word I'm looking for? You
Pirates.
don't want you don't want people knowing what you got. Okay, well, such and such got this over there. How? Let's go over there. They'll feed us. He got like 60 boxes of
Mm-hmm.
MOE. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Pirates.
So yeah, you be, you know, don't when you go out there and buy these things, you don't even tell the little children what you doing. What you buying? Nothing. Nothing. Mind your business. Mind your
Nah, you
business.
do. Yep.
Don't nobody need to know that, but you and the people that it's for in your family, and they don't even
Right.
need to know too much.
Mm.
Hey, brother Dark said it. Brother Dark said it best. The art of surprise is the best surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Got that
Mm-hmm.
right.
And
Got
when them
that.
lights go out, when I mean by lights go out, brothers and sisters, when the grid go out, dress in all black. Get you some all black clothes, tactical clothes. But when the
Man.
grid go out at night, you need to be dark. You already black. You need to get darker.
Hey, look up night vision goggles. I want type in night vision goggles or night vision binoculars to bag up what Mikael is saying. And it's one other thing I want you to look up. Um, man, it was just at the tip of my mind. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna brag on my real for a second, brothers and sisters. I don't have to tell her to do this stuff. I come home sometimes and she be having stuff that I be thinking about in my mind, and I just be like, man, hey, I love you for that. Hey, my wife bought me a pair of I'm not sure if these exact ones are on the screen, but my wife bought me a pair of these. Not the glasses that you not the 4K tactical night vision goggles, but she basically bought me some like the let me see the one, two, three, four, the fifth one in this row at the top. My wife bought me some night vision goggles, man. Some night vision binoculars, man. I can see about 1,000 yards with them things in the night. But
Man.
this is a good thing to have, though. It's a good thing to have. Good thing to have.
Price is not that bad on them at all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Good thing to have. Cause honestly, if things was to get bad, most people gonna be trying to move at night because they're gonna be expecting people to be asleep, especially at the beginning. They're gonna be expecting people to be asleep, not being aware. Man, let me tell you another good thing: blackout curtains. Blackout curtains be good. That prevent people from looking into your house. And all blackout curtains is basically black curtains. That's it.
Yep. The only thing they should see the white of your eyes, but they be too late then because you don't phone them. And you should
Mm-hmm.
be, you should have the poker out, the knife out, hitting them in them rib cage. Kick, 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 kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
They got
I,
look at the infrared one.
Mm-hmm. And it's like I said, now, brothers and sisters, if you feel like you don't need none of this stuff, hey, all praises. I'm glad you feel that safe. But for anybody that would like to, hey,
yeah. You
this.
sisters, if you scared of guns, get you some machetes. Learn how to hack. Swing wildly when they come up in there.
That's right.
Teach the baby how to throw the bottle instead of drink out of it. Teach that baby how to throw the bottle.
Learn how to throw some knives. I got a set of throwing knives in there. Learn how to throw some knives.
Hey, Unc, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I got some last resort knives. When I run out of ammo, these the two I'm pulling out.
Hey, take them glass plates you got in your house, sister. Use them like frisbees. Toss them. Hey, you gonna have to learn. throw a glass plate, then take that machete right behind that plate and start hacking it. You got to learn. Hit him. You got to know where them arteries at. Hit them in them legs and up there around that torso and that neck, boy. You got it then.
Nah, you know what, Miguel, you actually right. And for anybody that don't know, your main arteries is your jugular, which is on your neck. It's like on the left and right side of your neck. You got two main arteries in your arms,
right leg,
and in your right and your left leg.
Yeah, when you swing, use the most high name when you swing. You howl. You start swinging. Yeah, every time you swing, say you howl.
They have tactical shotguns. I'm gonna tell you, hey, a baseball better be good if you got it.
Yeah, I mean, you gonna have to make some examples out of folks. You know, I ain't gonna get too graphic what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be pretty rough. It's gonna be pretty rough. Let's just say you pull up in my yard, you're gonna see heads on stakes. I want to send a message. That Negro, they're crazy. Go over there.
Well, main thing, brothers and sisters, what Brother Mikael is trying to explain to y'all is anything can be a weapon if it permits itself. So, yeah, having these certain tactical things, all praises. But if you don't have them and you run into a situation where you probably can't get to it, hey, that plate can be, hey, I'm going to tell you, I'll even say this. A cast iron, you can unalive somebody with a cast iron pan.
Sure can.
You know.
But that's when you come out talk about building your strength up. You might have to practice swinging that pan every now and then. Get out there yard with it. and in your kitchen with it.
Our brothers and sisters in Montgomery swing chairs. Get out there and swing that chair too. Yeah, you better learn.
Yeah, dog. But this is the mindset that we got to have. Always stay prepared, though. We got to stay prepared, both physically and spiritually.
Stay prepared. Have a plan. Have a plan. Be ready to fast. You know, you might have to go 3 days without some food. Can you fast for 3 days?
And another thing, brothers and sisters, all jokes to the side. We were just having a little fun right there, having a little humor in it. But listen, this is all joke. When the lights go off, do your family members, your immediate family members, know the safe spot to come when there's no communication? When all communication has been cut, everybody know the safe spot to get to unite the family? These are the things you need to be doing. Okay, baby, if the lights go out and we at work, first thing first, I'm going to the school. You go to the school. We might meet at the same time. First thing, we get the kids.
And
then we get the kids. Then we you know, I'm just giving examples. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying when the grid go out, more than likely, brothers and sisters, the attack gonna come when school is in section. It's got to, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be chaotic. People trying to get to the kids at the school. It's gonna be every man, woman, child for themselves. See, you need to get your kids prepared. Okay, when this happens, this is what I want you to do. This is where you need to go, because this is where I'm going to find you at.
And to add on to that, if you can afford a solar power generator or any type of generator, preferably one that doesn't make noise, get it. Don't just get it. You know, me and my family, we live close to my mother and father. So we have at least 2 generators. My mother and father have a generator, and I have a generator for my household. But don't waste time saying if you can get it, get it. Because there's going to be a time where you can't. And that's just the best way I know how to put it. Let me for the sake of time, brothers and sisters, we got about we really fine, but I just let's get through these examples of I'm gonna give examples of physical self-defense. For the sake of time though, we'll touch on a couple of them. And then it's a segment that I want Uncle Eliyahu to get through, and I'm gonna let him have it for right before we close. So if you can see it on your screen, brothers and sisters, here are some examples of physical self-defense in the Bible. Of course, we have number 1, Abraham goes to rescue Lot, Genesis 14, verses 12 through 16. Brother Cortez, you mind grabbing that one? Let's go over that one.
Now, let me grab it. I like Cortez and fell off. I'll grab it real quick.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Let me what was it? Genesis. Oh, come on.
Genesis 14 verses 12 through 16. And MC to the X Project, you are absolutely right. Go solar because gas is going to be non-existent at that time, so you can't depend on that. You're absolutely right. Miss Bake, there are different kinds of solar generators. You just have to kind of look into what would be beneficial for your situation. They have
Jackery is one of them. I think it's called. The solar one. Yeah, look at the name Jackery. I think it's Jackery, something like that. But they have a lot of.
Learn how to cook with the sun. Learn how to take aluminum foil and put it in put your food in aluminum foil and learn how to put it in a heated car during the summertime, of course. And you can put that meat up on your dashboard in that aluminum foil, and it'll cook it.
I'm gonna tell you something else too.
Or it'll heat or you can use it as a microwave to heat up the food that you had from the previous night. It'll heat your food up. It's so many survival tactics you can use. Go ahead, KG.
And Sister Veronica is right. Learn how to prepare food that can be eaten cold. When they smell you cooking, they coming like zombies. And this also goes into the importance of knowing your area. Know your area. If you are in a crowded or more rural area, yeah, you need to be cooking stuff that's cold. If it take people a long time to get to where you at, hey, ain't nothing wrong with having that barbecue grill. Especially if you're around a bunch of trees, because you can chop that tree wood down and use that as charcoal. Learn how to cook over a fire.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that about rural and city areas. Let me say this. Those of you that live in these cities, you need to have a point of contact with a relative that's in the country that you real good and cool with, get along with, to be at, because you don't want to be in those cities. Now, here's the downside to the rural area, because it's the inner cities, the big cities, chaos gonna start there first before it reach us in the country. But here's the thing, those brothers and sisters that's gonna be coming out of those cities, coming across that countryside, it's gonna be easy picking. You see what I'm saying?
But to be honest, they hoping to catch everybody in the cities, and by the time they get to the countries, a lot of the people that was in the city gonna either be wiped out or joining forces to come to the people that's in the countries, because they know that's where the food probably gonna end up being at.
When Boo Boo hit the fan, If Boo Boo hit the fan in Chicago, and then you hear it's in San Francisco at the same time, start getting your happy black behind out of your major city and get to that countryside to one of your relatives. I'm telling you now, because if you ain't getting out that city, because Bubba gonna make sure they at them state and city lines on them high ride bridges, picking your black behind off, sniper rifle style. I'm telling you now, Bubba gonna make sure you don't get to that countryside. Y'all know who Bubba is, don't you? Bubba, the white man. He gonna make sure you not coming inside them out there in that rural area. They gonna pick you off. So when Boo Boo hit the fan, get the Memo house out there in the country now. Cause that's where you want to be. Go ahead, y'all.
Grab that
Genesis.
yeah. Grab that
Genesis. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 14. We start in verse 12. And it reads, and they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And there came one that had escaped and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner. And these were confederate with Abraham. And when Abram, not Abraham. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants born in his house 318 and pursued them unto Dan. And he divided himself against them, and he and his servants by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Habah, which is on the left of Damascus. Verse 16. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot, and his good, and the women also, and the people.
Praises. And once again, brothers and sisters, this is just examples of physical self-defense that occurred in the Bible. At number 2, we have Samson against the Philistines, which is you can look that up in Judges 15, chapter 15, verse 9 through 15. We ain't got to go through it. I'm just let it be on the screen for those that want to take the notes on it. At number 3, we have Nehemiah's defense of Jerusalem during the rebuilding. And you can find this in Nehemiah chapter 4, verses 17 through 18. Number 4, we have the Maccabees and righteous warfare, which we all should be familiar with this. First Maccabees chapter 2, verses 40 through 41. They stood up for themselves because they were being forced to do something out contrary to what the statutes, laws, and commandments ordered them or commanded them to do. These are just a few examples to just show that self-defense is a thing in Israel. But each one of these situations was righteous, was in some type of righteous standing, I should say. Then we have examples of spiritual self-defense. The most popular one, of course, one of the more popular ones, I should say, Christ resisting Satan's temptation on the mountain. Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. We know that Christ had fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. And when Satan came tempting him, he used scripture in his defense. So these are examples of spiritual self-defense, like we said earlier. There's going to be times where we have to, you may have to go without food. So that's going to require you fasting. You may have to pray. You may not know where you're going. You better be praying to the Most High to show you to lead your steps into the right direction for safety.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's better to practice this now than to be in that situation and don't know how to pray. Not saying any of us do, just food for thought. Prayer, fasting, and knowing your scriptures. Because, People are people are civilized now, huh?
Knowing your scriptures.
Yeah, prayer, fasting, and knowing your scriptures. Because I'm saying that for a specific reason, Brother Mikael. People are civilized now, brothers and sisters. They got their water, they got their phones, they got the internet, they got food, they got toilet paper, they got gas in their cars. People are civilized now. People are capable of being civilized human beings at this moment. But when things get bad, the animals are going to start coming out of people, even some people around you. Some people ain't going to be able to handle not eating 2 and 3 days a week, 2 weeks. Some people ain't going to be able to handle not having water when they need it. You got to be prayed up. You got to be able to have mentally be able to fast. What you got, Brother Mikael? What you say?
Take in consideration. Go watch the Katrina video or the documentary on Katrina, how that went down. Them folks couldn't get out the city. They couldn't get out the city. The Most High showed us that for a reason, brothers and sisters. This is how you not want to be when doo-doo hit the fan. When you see danger coming, get out. Don't sit there and wait. It's going to be okay. I'm going to pray. No. What did Christ say about Jerusalem being sacked the same day? When you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, what he tell them to do? Flee to the wilderness. Ain't Jerusalem the city? The wilderness is the countryside. Get out of the city. But you know what? I know I'm talking on deaf ear. Oh, these Negroes don't know what they're talking about. This is not going to happen. This is America.
It's easier to be prepared about it, but like I said, it's easier for people to show that animalistic nature, that evil, I should say. It's easier for people to show that evil inside of them when resources start going down. The same access that is spoiling us today, you no longer have that type of access.
Hey, Salakia, ain't nothing like a hungry black person.
Man, a hungry
know how
person.
we get ill when we ain't ate, so
right, a hungry person, period.
Right.
You know, we were talking about Bubba, but hey, brothers, some Negroes.
Yeah, you may have to
say it one more time for the people in the back. You might have to lay down some Negroes. Hey, Elder, if I'm going too far, you just yank my chain. I'm just telling you what I see. I see it. You're gonna lay down some Negroes.
Man, it's gonna be people like. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna get it. You ain't going too far. I'm gonna get you a script real quick. I'm gonna get you a script. Judges. I'm going to Judges chapter 20. Let me see if I grab it real quick. Where is it? Judges chapter 20. Go ahead.
While you getting there, I'm going to read this comment. While you getting there, hold on. It says, Sister Psalms 91 said, y'all got a soft rollout of who's prepared when they cut off food stamps for 24 hours. Yeah, y'all remember that? When they cut them food stamps out, who was on social media acting a dog on food? It was our people. And it was some whites, but it was our people mainly. But go ahead, Eliyahu.
This is the book of Judges, chapter. Matter of fact, let me see if I can share it real quick, Brother KG.
Go ahead. While you doing that, let me say this too. Brothers and sisters, it's gonna be traitors amongst us too. Keep that in mind as well. So go ahead. Yep.
Miss Judas and Mr. Judas.
Yeah.
Mr. Judas, Miss Judas, and Junior Judas. They out there.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 20, and I'm gonna start at verse 13. Is it up there? Can you see it? There you go. So, it says, now therefore deliver us the men, the children of Belial, which are in Gibeah, that we might put them to death, and put away evil from Israel. But the children of Benjamin will not hearken to the voice of their brethren, the children of Israel. So y'all see this is civil war right here. That's why I say you have to lay some of your people down. But the children of Benjamin gathered themselves together out of the cities unto Gibeah to go out to battle against the children of Israel. So this is your own people, your own brothers. The children of Benjamin. Benjamin is the youngest son of Jacob. The youngest son.
Mm-hmm.
And he going to battle against his brothers. Now, I'm gonna go. Let me keep reading. And the children of Benjamin were numbered at that time out of the cities 26,000 men that drew the sword, beside the inhabitants of Gibeah, which were numbered 700 chosen men. Verse 16, among all this people there were 700 chosen men, left-handed. Each one could sling stones at an hairbreadth and not miss. That's how accurate they were with the sling. A breath of hair, a hairbreadth. Right. They can sling that stone so good and don't miss. That's how accurate they were. Well, and this was against their own. Go ahead.
No, I was backing you up. I said, man, that's something, boy. Beat that skill with a slingshot or stone or something. Yeah.
And y'all see what the title, what it says on here. Civil War, Benjamin defeated. That's Civil War. So you're going to have to lay down some of your people. Your own people. Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, in case you don't know how to ask for this kind of warfare, I'm going to show you 2 scripts. Pull Exodus 15:3, and then I want that script where David was in the Psalms talking about teach my hands and feet to war. You know that part I'm talking about where he said that in Psalms? Because I'm shooting from the hip. I know I want Exodus 15:3.
Okay.
I got you Exodus 15:3.
Yeah, go ahead, read that.
The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
We serve a God that is a man of war. If you don't know how to war, just go to your father and I said, Father, teach my hands and my feet to war. Fingers and feet to war. That's scripture. We finna read to you just a second. David asked for this. What is that? Y'all, you know what that's at, Brother Eliyahu?
Oh, Psalms 1. We should try Psalms 144. I'm gonna try that. Where we at? Yeah, I think that. And you let me know if this gonna be it here. Right here. Here you go. Psalms 144. And a psalm of David. Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me read it again.
So Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. That's it. The Lord is his name. The Lord is a man of war. Exodus 15:3. Now look what David asked him the Most High. Go ahead.
Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
There you go. That's what you got to ask when it's time to get it. Lord, take control of these hands, feet, knees, and teeth, because I'm going to use them.
Verse 2 says, my goodness and my fortress, my high tower, and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me. Oh, that's that spiritual part of it that we're gonna have to be sure we put our trust in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I just want to share that with the people. Go ahead, KG.
All right. Let me see. Not. Let me. Oh. All right. And once again, these are examples of spiritual self-defense. We already went over one, which was Christ resisting Satan's temptation in Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 through 11. Then we have 2, King David against Saul's pursuit, 1 Samuel 24, 1 through 22. A lot of people look over this. King David had a chance to kill Saul, and he didn't because he felt like he shouldn't. At the time, he still looked at Saul as God's anointed chosen one. So that was his purpose of not doing it. But he was still in a position to defend himself in multiple occasions when Saul was pursuing him. Number 3, Job resists spiritual attacks. Job 1, verses 6 through 22. Then you got Job chapter 2, verses 1 through 10. And this is just for, anybody that wants to write this down and have it in their notes. Because just as well we're going to be getting attacked physically, brothers and sisters, we're going to be your spiritual will be tried. Your mental will be tested. You're probably going to see things that will probably make you break mentally if you are not properly prepared. So it's important for you to be prayed up, fasted up, and have you a go-to Bible in case, because I'm pretty sure around this time they're going to be trying to get rid of people with Bibles and Bibles all together. But, that's
They're going to do that because of the way that we're reading the Bible now, the way that we're understanding the Bible now, the way that we see the Bible now. They claim that they are in the Bible. They claim that they go with the Bible. But now we're pushing that it is us. This whole Bible is our book. It is about us and by us. We're pushing that. So they don't want you to have that type of mentality while you're out there. They're going to try to take that away from you. So you for sure going to get that taken away from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the scriptures tell us to meditate on these scriptures. So if they do take it, you got it in your memory bank.
A perfect example. Salaki, brother Miguel, a perfect example of this is the movie Denzel Washington played in. I recommend, y'all go back and watch
the Book of Eli.
Go back and watch the Book of Eli. He had the whole Bible memorized from front to back. So there's a point in the movie where he loses the one copy that he had. And he thought the people that was with him, they felt like the mission was over. Basically, he was trying to get to California because there was one publishing company left in California. But he remembered the Bible from front to back. So when he got to where he was trying to get to, he was able to regurgitate it, and they wrote it down verbatim. So that just gives you an idea of how in tune we ought to be trying to get. Let me see. Let me go back to okay.
But see, hold on. That movie was so prophetic because who had the word and who was the word given to? Because Denzel represents Israel, Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
See, that goes right back to that script, Psalms 147:19. He showed his word unto Jacob. He ain't never dealt so with any other nation. See, Them people be knowing. They be knowing when they put this stuff in this movie. They be playing in our face, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Psalms. And if you're paying attention, a black man wrote it again. That's right. That's right. Wouldn't in that movie, it wouldn't be one if it wasn't for him remembering it. But All right, for the sake of time, brothers and sisters, physical and spiritual unity and self-defense. This is when we're bringing it all together. Ephesians 6, chapter 6, verse 11 through 13. Put on the whole armor of God that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. We're gonna have to, and we're training now, so when that time come, we know what to do. Whether facing physical danger or spiritual challenges, Israel's defense is rooted in God's word, his commandments, and his protection. Faith and wisdom guide our actions, whether equipping a sword physically or figuratively, or relying on God's might. I can get that conclusion right here after you. That's pretty much it for the PowerPoint tonight, brothers and sisters. I just that right there.
Go ahead with it. We ain't got to even touch on what we talked what we were talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and just touch on all of it tomorrow. Y'all, we're gonna go into it just to get y'all overview on it. We going deep into the dietary law of Israel tomorrow lesson. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I know Unc just said that he's going to be going into the dietary aspect of his lesson tomorrow. But let me also say this, brothers and sisters: what you are putting in your body now will matter on down the road. If you putting a whole bunch of Dr. Peppers in your body, if you're putting a whole bunch of sugar in your body, you're going to pay for it later. Put healthy stuff in your body. I know we all supposed to eat. We understand that we supposed to eat clean. But keep in mind that even when we're eating clean, you can still eat better.
Yep.
And I'm not going to get into lesson. I'm going to let him bring all that out. But like for the sake of physical and spiritual self-defense, how can you defend yourself if you can't run because all the canned drinks you've been drinking for the past 5 to 10 years then caught up with you, and you ain't did one sit up, you ain't walked a 1/10 of a mile unless you just had to because you was out and about. You know, be healthy. Put healthy stuff in your food. I mean, not your food, but in your body. Excuse me, Salaki.
Right.
Hey, you're right. Be healthy. Don't you know, brothers and sisters, if you just walk 1 hour a day, that's 6,200 steps. That's 3.2 miles. Just walking an hour. That's gonna get your cardio. You just walk an hour a day, that you'll cover 3 miles. Just by walking an hour. That's 6,000 steps. Hey, brother and sister, you may think walking an hour is a long time. It go by fast.
Real quick.
I walk an hour every other day. And I get 3.1 to 3.2 miles every time I walk that hour. And I get about sometimes 62, anywhere from 6,200 steps to 6,500 steps.
Put your headphones on, put one of these lessons on, and that hour will be gone so quick. It's ridiculous, especially if you got one of them lessons that get good to you. You may go above your hour. But yeah, put it
in. Well, brother Cortez gonna lay down some cover fire for y'all so y'all can get away. Hey, Big Baby gonna shoot.
Oh, that's right.
You won't be right there by yourself.
Hey, I'll lay some cover fire down for y'all. Cause these old bad knees ain't gonna go too far.
I mean, we got to do the little. If we just start now, just do the little things. If you can't walk an hour, brothers and sisters, do 30 minutes.
Man,
if you can't do 30 minutes, do 15 to 20 minutes, or do 10 minutes. Work your way up to the hour.
Start from somewhere.
When I started running, brothers and sisters, I got on my cardio probably heavy like 2 months ago. There's this road that I run. It has an incline on it. Basically, I'm running uphill. When I run it one time uphill and I run back downhill. The point of me saying this is this: when I first started, I can only do it twice. I can only run it twice. That's 2 down and backs. That's uphill twice, downhill twice. I can only do it twice. Now I'm to where I can run it 4 times, and I can go ahead and run the other rows with it. Like, and going back to training up your children to do stuff, to be in shape, to know how to handle certain weapons and stuff like that. All praise to the Most High. My son has seen me. Sometimes you just got to be the example. But my son has seen, my oldest boy, he sees me run every Sunday. You know what he want to do now? I want to go run with that dad. Now, he can't do what I do, but he's still wanting to. He's still applying it, and I'm thankful to the Most High for that. But the point of me saying that is that you have to start somewhere and be willing to stay consistent. The hardest part of starting is starting. But once you start, keep going. Don't be satisfied. Don't ever be satisfied, because you don't know what level you need to be at. You don't get to make that. Go ahead, brother.
You got to start somewhere, brothers and sisters. These brothers on this panel, we're doing what we can do. We're exercising. We're, Eliyahu and his wife walk every Sunday. They post it on Facebook. That's how I know. But they're doing it. They're walking.
Sister Brenda Hill. What you can do is start trying to stretch. Start stretching. Start stretching and start. You can still walk, but limit yourself. Start in increments.
Yeah.
Walk for 5 minutes straight.
Yeah. Know your limits. Learn your limits. Yeah.
And build off of those limits.
Mm-hmm. Know your limits. Know what you can do. Know how far you can go. Until you start. Knowing that physically you just can't do it. So don't stress yourself out. Don't push yourself over and beyond if you have those type issues. Just try to find your limit. Find out where you at, and you'll start to the results will start coming to you.
And just and to give you some more help, Sister Brenda Hill, you can go to your health store, or you can go to I'm pretty sure they sell it in places like Walmart, or if you go to a health store where they sell supplements and stuff like that, get you some collagen. Collagen rebuilds the joints. The only reason that your knee is hurting and your back may be hurting, wherever it's hurting, is because the joints they don't have that same cartilage in that place where it may bend or stuff of that nature. Get you some stuff called collagen, brothers and sisters. Collagen replaces the cartilage in your joints. It builds your muscles back up. It helps with your skin. It helps with your hair. It helps with I want to say it helps with your heart in certain places too. Right. I'm glad you said that, Psalms, because you have to also make sure you read the ingredients, because certain collagens do contain pork. That's absolutely right. So you need to be, when you look for this, make sure it doesn't contain anything that is related to pork.
And whatever, like you cook soups, use most of the bone, like you use it, like beef bones. All that has collagen in it. And they do have beef collagen only. They have that also. And then when you talk about the supplements again, a lot of the, on some of the supplements, you do have to be careful just on the capsules that they come in also, because
Make
some
sure
of the capsules
they're plant-based.
Right.
Make sure they're plant-based.
Because they have gelatin in it. So make sure they're plant-based also.
And beetroot, macaroot, man, any vegetable really, but
Yeah, I'm on that beetroot. You know what I'm saying? I take 4 beetroot pills a day. Right, them beetroot pills, something serious now.
You better be careful.
Turmeric, Cayenne, hey,
Oh,
cayenne
yeah,
pepper,
hey, why I gotta be? Yeah, cayenne pepper. Why I gotta be careful from?
ginger. Hey, you know what that beetroot do?
Oh, y'all so mannish.
But if we need to touch on this again, if we need to do a class that will help people um look for the right supplements, hey, feel free to ask. I don't, it's for the betterment of your health. Don't. I know we get on here and we talk about the scriptures all the time, but the scriptures tell us to take care of our bodies. And this is just a part of taking care of our bodies. What you put into your temple is what you get out of your temple. So, okay, all things are truth and holiness. I'll try and what I'll do is I'll start looking into all the stuff that I have used, and I'll set something up for that. It probably won't be as scriptural as most of the lessons will be, but it will be beneficial to our health. So I'll try and work something up for that. Um,
Do
Titanium.
we? I think we need to get like Sister Cindy and Sister Psalms 91 that know about the and Sister Arlene. They know a lot about these vitamins and herbs and stuff. But we be on prayer call. They be telling us about this stuff on the prayer call. They're very knowledgeable about what's good for you and everything. And I think we need a class on that, bro. Like we need to get these sisters up here to explain to everybody else what they take it, why it does what it does, and how it's helping them. Because we all need the information. It's just a thought. We ain't say we got to do it. It's just a thought. Go ahead, bro.
To answer your question, all things truth and holiness. From what I'm reading, is basically a Hold on, let me put you on. Let me put you. Let me remove me so they can see that. Um, the
Titanium
titanium
dioxide.
dioxide. It's a chemical. Main thing that you want to. Yep, yep, yes, sir.
This is
Main thing
another.
that you want to do, brothers and sisters, when you are looking for your supplements, um, get things that don't have a lot of ingredients. Like the main ingredient, like for instance, if you take beetroot, it should just be beetroot or beetroot and mackerel root, stuff of that nature. Like it shouldn't have a whole bunch of
Yeah, turmeric.
additives and stuff of that nature. You want to get supplements that are based off whatever it is that you need it to be based off of. So if you need turmeric, it just need to be turmeric by itself. Because what you can do is that you can get some of these supplements in powder form or go ahead,
Real quick, with turmeric, you need something to carry a turmeric, and it will be like black pepper or cayenne pepper. So turmeric will not work well with you if you don't have black pepper mixed with it or cayenne mixed with it, but mostly
Mhm.
black pepper. So you have to have black pepper with turmeric because it's not as good. It won't work for you as good, or your body will just reject it or dismiss or discharge it.
Right. And the main reason we're saying this is like what Uncle Eliyahu just said. You want to get these things like if you can get turmeric by itself, beetroot by itself, cayenne pepper, which these things come by themselves, you can make you a concoction or a drink or whatever it is that you feel that you need to make for you a smoothie, whatever you want to make, and put these ingredients together yourself. You know, right? Things that you can pronounce. But that's right, Sister Bay. Things that you can pronounce. But I do recommend, brothers and sisters, like we use technology to sit here and scroll our life away. You could be using that same technology to get more knowledgeable about these supplements and about things that will be healthier for your body. Go ahead, brother Mikael.
And do not mix turmeric and cayenne pepper together. Do not do that because you're gonna be sitting up there holding your stomach in pain like I would.
Yeah, you must
in
mix too much.
pain.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Man,
say.
that
Yeah,
told my thing on tell you know what, boy, I'm talking about it was like, man, cause I was crying. You hear me? I had a tear coming up my eye, boy.
yeah, you put too much in there. Because you had to use it as a carrier, but use black pepper. Black pepper is one of the best things to use with turmeric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
Cinnamon.
cayenne pepper is ready. Now that cayenne pepper do wonders for you.
oh
Real
yeah,
Cinnamon.
good.
If you put cinnamon with the cayenne pepper, it won't take the effect away. It will actually boost the effect, but it will take away the burn that comes with cayenne pepper.
yes sir.
And also, for those that don't know, turmeric keeps away cancer. Um, cayenne pepper, it cleans your blood. If you had a blood clot or if you was in the midst of having a heart attack, you
Or a
could take
stroke. Yeah,
or a stroke. You could take a teaspoon of cayenne pepper
under
and
the
eat
tongue.
it under the tongue, and it will stop the stroke. It will stop the heart attack because it's cleaning out the blood clot in your blood. It's purifying it basically. Vitamin D3 and K2. These are good energy boosters. These are good cognitive focused. These also help with bones and energy,
Mm-hmm.
so on and so forth. I'm glad you put that in there, Sister Cindy. This, like I said, this can be helpful, brothers and sisters, and you know, just imagine if we would have waited, and well, not waited. Just imagine if we would have been on these types of things earlier in our age. Look, your body would probably be in what. Not saying that everybody's body is in bad shape, but y'all get what I'm saying. Your body would probably be in better shape if we paid attention to these things and got on top of them like we should. But let me get to this conclusion, brothers and sisters. Hold on. But I'll definitely put a list together, brothers and sisters. If y'all have anything that y'all think would be beneficial to that list, send it to us so we can get the list together. So the next time we have this conversation, we can put it on the screen and maybe get some links to some good, reliable sources that don't have any extra additives to it and stuff of that nature. But in conclusion, brothers and sisters, the scripture teaches us that both physical and spiritual self-defense are permissible but must be exercised in alignment with God's righteousness. For physical self-defense, we see examples where Christ's people protected themselves, their families, and their faith from adversaries. In spiritual defense, reliance on God, fasting, prayer, and the word are primary tools for standing against the forces of evil. All actions must be done in reverence to God and not out of anger, vengeance, or malice. And that will conclude tonight, brothers and sisters. I hope that this lesson was edifying. I hope that we was all able to glean something from it. And that's the beautiful thing about lessons like this. It turns into, we one question turned into another series of things. And all praise for Sister Paula James for asking that question. But that question turned into a lesson. That lesson is now helping us do something together, far as finding out different things that we all can use to make ourselves healthier. But that's the spirit. That's what it looks like when you are operating in a proper community where everybody cares about each other and we want the best for each other. So all praises to that. All praises to the brothers being on here with me as well. Um, it's just, I just want to give all honor and glory to the Most High, y'all, for putting
Hallelujah.
spirit and for being obedient towards it. But once again, Shabbat Shalom to everybody in the chat. And brothers, do y'all got anything?
Shabbat
No.
class tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Mhm.
Eliyahu and the rest of us will be on there with him. Most High will at 11
Okay.
o'clock, right? Yeah, 11 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
And the regular schedule is as always. Oh yeah, Sunday evening around either 6 or 7. I'll be finishing that part 2 of the lesson that I supposed to been finishing what I taught that day. What day will it? Well, Tuesday. But yeah,
No,
I
it
supposed to. I'll
was
be.
last Friday. You supposed to did it Tuesday. You can do it this
Yeah,
Tuesday.
no, I gotta do it. I gotta do it Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it Sunday. Y'all ain't gotta be there, but I'm just gonna go on and finish it Sunday.
Okay.
And so Sunday at 7 o'clock or 6, it'll be one on time. I'll have it posted early. Tuesday, back to the basic Tuesdays is at 6 o'clock. Prayer call on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, and then we what's it? Friday. What do they call Friday? Put your weight on it Friday.
Put your weight
It's
on
at
it
7 o'clock. So yeah, brothers. So that's the week. That's our weekly broadcast schedule. That's all the announcements I have. Oh yeah, keep Sister Marie Dukes in y'all prayers. Keep Emo in y'all prayers, and that's all I got to say.
Hallelujah, hallelujah,
Oh yeah,
hallelujah.
and I want to apologize if I offended anybody for saying don't listen to black women. I didn't mean nothing by that, but I got word got back to me. Guess some of y'all got offended, and I'm sorry if you got
Oh
offended.
no. I don't know. Come on now. I know y'all didn't get offended from that. Even y'all know it wasn't talking about y'all, not the women in the truth in this walk. We're talking about the women outside of this. That's giving this bad advice.
I said, it started when that woman said about the third testament. That preacher woman, she wanted to do a third testament. Well, her little gay self. Yeah, I said, I said that's why we don't listen to black women right there. And I said worldly black women. I'm talking about worldly black women, but I won't say that no more. My new phrase is don't listen to black men.
Hey, watch out, bro. Watch out now. Come on, man. You offended me, homie. I just got offended, homie.
Hey, don't listen to black men.
Sister Psalm, the question that Sister Paula James asked, it was in the Tuesday class. She asked was we able to operate in self-defense? And that's what sparked this lesson tonight. I'm not sure that's what you were asking, but if that's what you was asking, that's where it came from. But yeah, with that being said, who want to do the shout outs for tonight?
Let me stroll up. I'll do them. Hold on. Come on. I think it's letting me go to the top. Who we got? All right. First of all, at the top, MC to the X Project. Shabbat shalom to you.
Shabbat shalom.
All right. No, that's gonna be what you call. That's starting it. All right. We got Sister Paula James. Shabbat shalom to you. Yisrael, Shabbat shalom to you, Ma'ava. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
All things truth and holiness. Shabbat shalom. Most High in Christ bless. This is Most High in Christ bless. Y'all don't like Most High in Christ bless, yo. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Barakatha mean the same thing in the paleo. Okay. Or Yahuwah Bahashim, Yahusha Barakatha, Most High in Christ bless. Who else we got? Kahalia Smith, Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, in the building.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shadaria, Yashra, Shabbat Shalom to you. Psalm 91 swore, Sister Veronica, Shabbat Shalom, sis.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, let me say this right quick. What's her name? All truth or what? What's that?
All things truth and holiness.
Put what state you from, sis. And Paula James, what state y'all from? Y'all two sisters. I'm just curious. Go ahead, brother.
All right, who we got up here? Got Kahalia. Sister Brenda Hill, Shabbat Shalom to you. Shabbat Shalom. All right. Mother Mary. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Who I seen? What's I saw up in here? I know I seen Sister Cindy Clark in here. Said she used to run 10 miles a day. Man, hold up. Shabbat Shalom to you.
Hey, Hebrew. That's Sergeant Cindy Carr.
Oh, that's where that 10 miles come from then.
Yeah, Sergeant Cindy Carr. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I got you.
Put some respect on my sister's name. You want to take up for Jen? I'm going to take up for Sister. Hey, you put some respect on my sister's name. Sergeant Carr.
Hey, Sister Paula James from Oklahoma, man.
All praises.
Yeah. Shabbat Shalom to you, Sergeant Cindy Carr. My bad, my bad. Brother Winston French, Shabbat Shalom to you, my brother. Peace
Hey, that's Admiral Winston.
Oh, Admiral.
French.
Okay.
Yeah.
Admiral Winston French. Okay. Over here. Over in Esau Army. Esau Military. All right. Who we got? Christy Snipes. Sister Christy Snipes. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
What state you from, sis? Yeah, what state you from, too? I forgot her name.
Sister Arlene. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you. Appreciate dropping them script in. When the folk were asking for them again. Who else we got? Who else do we have? Miss Bake. Shabbat Shalom to you, Emo.
Miss Bake.
Shabbat Shalom. Hello, my Sister Jim in the building. Shabbat Shalom to your Sister Jim.
Midfield. Oh, that's Christy that be with Psalms 91. Is that Christy that be with Psalms 91?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, Shalom, see.
Shabbat Shalom.
We got to make her admin. I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to give you a wrench, sister.
Y'all see, I got my grandson, got my boys chilling with me today. Over here. Calling her Elder Water P, Elder Amnon. Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, in the building.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Who else we got? Strolling through. Thought I seen somebody mention Sister Colette name in here earlier. Did I see her name earlier?
Yeah, Auntie was in here earlier, Sister Colette. I saw
her. Shabbat Shalom to you, Sister Colette. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Well, so I'm strolling through, y'all, trying to see if we got everybody. Don't want to be missing nobody.
Yeah, we got 26 people in here. Please hit the like button. It was 30 y'all in here. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button. It don't cost you anything.
I think we had got up to 33.
Oh, all praises. Yeah, hit the like button so we can you go, Sister Fran. I see her right there. Sister Francesca. Hit like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Continue to comment the way y'all do so these algorithms could keep going and they can push this word out. Also, that helps a lot.
Yeah, helps a lot. Francesca was in here.
Dog Black Tea.
Dog Black Tea.
In the building.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. If y'all see anybody else, shout them out. Because I think that was it. I'm strolling through. Brother Kanaz. Shabbat Shalom to you, my brother.
Shabbat Shalom.
And I think that was it, man. Yeah, y'all hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button on there. Give it a like. So all these messages that we put out can go through. Everybody else, other people can grab a hold to it. But yeah, tomorrow I will be going, since we had talked a little bit about it, and one of the classes that y'all had did, I'm going to touch on a little bit, because y'all had touched on, I think it was in that last class you did Tuesday, Brother KG. Mm-hmm. Y'all talked about it a little bit in the very beginning. Killification, Shabbat Shalom to you.
Shabbat Shalom
to you. Yeah, y'all touched on it a little bit, man, about the dietary. I'm going to go into some of the history of it, what, how it came about, how we broke some of it, and things of that sort. And then we'll go into some of the scriptures that they use in Christianity to try to refute it, in which I tried to when I first came into this truth, or when I first heard about this truth. That was one of the main things I was going against, because I ate everything, bro. And when I say everything in the woods, the water, everything, that was me. And I knew coming into this truth that I had to stop it, but I was like, nah, I fought against it. But anyway, we're gonna go into it. We're gonna go into it tomorrow and try to get some understanding on it. I got to finish up on the class. Got some stuff I got to put together on it. I'm gonna have to try to work on my PowerPoints and put them together also, so we can get it up on screen for the folk. But may the Most High in Christ continue to be with y'all, man. That's all I had. And that's all I see on here for the I strolled all the way to the end to see if I seen anybody else, but I think that was it.
All righty. Now for everybody's favorite part of the show. This has been another exciting episode of Put Your Weight on It Fridays. And I'm the DJ tonight, so you know how I do.
Bring it out.
We're gonna vibe out for a minute. Smooth jam.
Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep.
Yeah.
Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Michael, keep the faith. Stephen, keep the commandments. Cortez, keep the faith. KG, keep the commandments. Israel, keep the faith. Israel, keep the commandments. Lost sheep. Order of Melchizedek. Tupelo, Mississippi.
From Mississippi mud, truth don't die, it testify. We moving with order. Delta dirt, pain got root. Truth in the soil, fire in the truth. Tupelo night, spirit don't sleep. We're still calling the lost sheep. Took our name, buried our sound. Truth stayed alive underground. We were scattered, now we aligned. Kingdom rise, awaken the mind. Stand up, this that order now. Woo. Stand up, we it up. We in order now. Woo. Truth too loud, can't ignore it now. Woo. Chosen rise, we rise. We restored it now. Yeah. Back to basic Tuesday. Oh yeah. Word go deep, no delay. Oh yeah. Wednesday prayer, tap and line. Woo. Seek the most, high on time. Woo. Get your way to Friday grind. Woo. Discipline, align your mind. Israel away. 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 Open your keep his love.